Greetings YouTube, Joe here with Culination Media, and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon White. This is episode number 45, and in the last episode, we were out of the Desert Resort, where we battled some Team Plasma Grunts, and confronted Getsus, but was not able to find the Darkstone. Then we got a call from Professor Juniper to head on over to Nakreen City to the museum, and that's where we left off, so let's see what's going on here. Is this it? Whoa, isn't that the stone found in the Desert Resort? Yes, that's right, but is this really a Dragon-type Pokemon? That's Lenora, by the way. Surely, when I investigated Dragon Spiral Tower, I found elements that were dated to the same era as this Darkstone. I looked into that. Impressive, as always. But you know, we're lucky, because what if Team Plasma, noticed the old stone that time? That's a good point. It's clear to me that they were trying to steal the Dragon Skull so they could revive the legendary Dragon-type Pokemon. But they were after the wrong thing. Alright, so apparently Lenora is just going to give us the Darkstone. If you take this Darkstone, that means you'll be the one to battle N if anything happens to me. Well, isn't that just some foreshadowing? Are you really okay with that? Of course, I understand you are determined to take on this duty. Then here it is, prepare yourself, be strong. ... I see, if things don't go as planned, you'll use this Darkstone. You'll protect the ideal future for us and Pokemon. Well, I guess that's what we're destined to do then. Culination, we're counting on you. Please take care of yourself. As always. I'm never the one that loses, so yeah. Alright, we obtained the Darkstone. So, how do we make the Dragon-type Pokemon... Or how do we wake the Dragon-type Pokemon from the stone, then? And nobody seems to know. That's it! We've got them, don't we? Aha! We've got those two. Go to Appaloosa City. The gym leader of that city uses Dragon-type Pokemon. The gym leader could know something. I'll go ahead and wait for you there. Until then. And of course he can just fly off there. But we've never been there, so we can't fly there. That's right, Appaloosa City's Iris might know something. Hey, Culination, never forget that you always have Pokemon right by your side. I'm going to head back to the lab and do some research. I'll see if I can uncover what kinds of beings these legendary Dragon-type Pokemon are, and if there is any way to awaken them. And Cedric is going with her. So, that just leaves Lenora and Bianca. Don't worry. If we have something for you, we'll come running to find you. Oh, sounds real serious. That's about all I got out of it. Culination, do you know Appaloosa City? When you leave from Icirrus City and, cross the two-blind bridge, it's on the other side. I'm not that great with directions, so if you need more, check your town map, okay? Alright, well, I guess, it's settled then. We're headed out to Appaloosa City to talk to the gym leader. Alright, but before we do that, I'm going to fly back to New Vema Town, because there's something that I can actually get here that I couldn't get before. So, where the hell is the laboratory? There it is. So we need to go talk to Professor Juniper really fast. Why, hello, Culination. How have you been lately? How is your Pokedex coming along? Can I see it? Say yes. And if you've seen over 100 Pokemon, like I have, at 102, she's going to give you something very special. This is a gift for your hard work. TM54, which is False Swipe. And False Swipe is a pretty awesome move. I'll explain it in a second. We also get TM17, which is Protect. Both of which are very useful. Protect does obviously what it says and makes you immune for the turn. It can be really useful in competitive battles as well as in-game, whereas False Swipe is great for catching Pokemon because its added effect is that it will never drop a opposing Pokemon below 1 HP. So it'll always just leave your opponent with at least 1 HP. That's great if you're trying to catch a legendary or something like that. So that might actually be a move that you want to know before facing some of the legendaries coming up. Alright, now that we're back at Icirrus City, we need to find the way out, which is over here. Alright, so go to the north, and that will take you on to Route 8. and this is the route to Opelucid City, which is where we need to go. If you go into the water areas that are kind of marshy, you can run into wild Pokemon, kind of like how you can in Icirrus City. It's kind of what I just did right here. It's a Palpitoad. Obviously, I have its evolved form, so I'm not interested in capturing it. You can also find Stunfisk in here, but Stunfisk is like, I don't know, 5th gen's Dunsparce, if you ask me. So I would just use a Repel here, so that way you can run through the water. It makes everything a lot easier. Alright, let's battle this Ranger. Mother Nature, something, something, I don't care. You're not saying anything important, so let's just get to the battle. Ranger Lewis, he's got 3 Pokemon. He's going to start off with a Cubchoo at level 34. It's a pure Ice type, so I'm kind of at a disadvantage here with my Superior. But that's okay. My level advantage should be enough to take this thing out. It is unevolved, so go for a Leaf Blade, Stab, and Cubchoo does go down. Palpitoad is next. I don't know why he would bring out Palpitoad unless both of his remaining Pokemon are weak to grass. I don't know. But anywho, Leaf Blade obviously is 4 times super effective on Palpitoad, so that takes him out pretty easily. And Superior goes up to level 44, and he's trying to learn Giga Drain. And I don't think I want to teach it to him, because he's been doing very well with Leaf Blade, and his physical attack is higher than his special attack, so I'll stay away from Giga Drain for now. The thing that I'm falling back on here is that Giga Drain is also a TM, so if I do want to teach it to him later on, I can do that and not have to worry about it. Alright, so we've got Maractus here, and it's just a pure grass type. I went for the Acupressure. I was almost going to say Puncture, but it just raises a random stat, and doesn't matter what it raised, because 2 Aerial Aces take care of it pretty easily. And yeah, that's pretty much it for that battle. We get a Pecha Berry, or Pecha, or Pekka, however you want to say it. And this item up in the northwest corner is a Poison Barb, which is a held item that increases the power of Poison-type moves. So if you have a Poison type, it would be a good idea to pick one of those up. I'm going to take the Lucky Egg off of Superior, and we'll bring Zebstrika to the front. And where is my Lucky Egg? I love the Lucky Egg. Alright, I haven't used Zebstrika in a while either. So I guess it's time for him to get some action. Alright, so up in this corner up here is TM36, which is Sludge Bomb, another really useful thing for poison types, and actually some non-poison types as well. I believe Seismitoad can learn Sludge Bomb. I'm not going to teach it to him, but yeah, it's a great move. It's a special attack, has 90 base power, 100% accuracy, also has a chance to poison, so can be useful if you're fighting a lot of grass types. Alright, so we've got another battle going on here. This one against a Frillish at level 34, and I guess I picked the right time to switch into Zebstrika. We'll go for a Spark, which is super effective on this water and ghost type. Its Cursed Body makes Spark now disabled because I made contact with it, and of course she's going to send out another Pokemon that's very weak to electricity. I'm going to have to switch here. So I'll take Zebstrika out, and we'll put in Archeops against this Ducklet, which is water and flying type. I think I can just kill it with acrobatics. I mean, I'm 9 levels higher, and I can. It goes down very easily, and that's it for that battle. So that wasn't that bad. And let's pick up this item here, which is a full heal. I do use those a lot because I always get status conditions. Trainer tips. That was retarded. Okay. So this lady's going to give us a TM if you talk to her. And it's TM42, which is Facade. So its power doubles when you're paralyzed, poisoned, or burned. So that's pretty cool. Alright, so we've got a battle against Fisherman Bruce, and he's going to start off with a Basculin at level 34. I don't know why I said it like that, but whatever. Alright, so it's just a pure water type. Spark is no longer disabled, because that only lasts in the one battle. If you leave the battle, it expires. So you can take out the Basculin with Spark there, and Zebstrika goes up to level 44. And we've got another Basculin coming out. So he has 1 red and 1 blue stripe. Nothing fancy. Basculin's not that difficult to take out. So he goes down easily to a Spark, and that's it for that battle. Nothing special there. Alright, let's see what you have to say. Oh, I thought she wasn't going to battle us, but if you talk to her, she does. Okay, Parasol Lady Lumi. She has an Alamomola, level 35. This thing is a tank of all tanks, and it is as annoying as hell. I don't even know if I'll be able to kill it in one hit with Spark, even though it's super effective, and I have a 9 level advantage. Nope. This thing just has so much HP that it's just not even funny. So, yeah, I recommend using special attacks on it if possible, because its special defense is lower than its physical defense. The chances are you're probably not going to be able to kill it in one hit, regardless of what you do. Just take solace in the fact that the chances of it doing a lot of damage to you are pretty slim. It has pretty bad attack. Alright, let's talk to this lady here. That's right, I find rocks and then I give them to people. That's my simple life. So she's going to give us an icy rock. It changes based on the time of day. You can come back here every day and get a new rock. But I'm not really going to do that. But if you do come at different times of the day, you can get a heat rock or any of the other rocks. So yeah, it's kind of cool if you're into the whole weather thing, but I don't have any Pokemon on my team that influence weather, so I'm just going to stick with the icy rock for now. Alright, so instead of going over that bridge, and actually that's going to trigger a battle with one of our rivals, before we can do that, I'm going to go back the other way because we missed the Moor of Icirrus, and there's some items and trainers in there that I'd like to show, so we might as well do it in this episode. I'm sure as hell not going to come back for it later. So this ranger just has a Cinccino, and you can take it out with any high-powered move or a fighting move, whatever you prefer. I just went for the acrobatics there, and that killed it off in one hit, so that's that. The item in the northeastern corner of this route is an Ultra Ball. You'll be using a lot of those later on, so might as well just pick it up. And, this is an interesting place. This is also the place of an event for Keldeo later on, but I'm not going to be doing any event things. I'm just doing the main game, so I just thought that was something worth noting. And I don't have Surf with me, so that could be a problem. So I'm probably going to have to come back here. I'll probably just, run off to the PC in a minute, and I'll come back here and pick up those items. I think it's only 1 or 2 items. But anyway, let's pick up what else. Everything else that we can get, let's get that now. Keep tripping over my words there. Alright, let's battle this ranger dude. Yeah. Alright, so we have Ranger Harry. He's going to send out a Vanillish. It's a pure ice type. It's pretty fragile, especially to physical attacks, so it's a good thing we have Archeops out. We'll go for a Rock Slide, which is going to be super effective. And we had an 8 level advantage there, and it goes down fairly easily. And Archeops grows up to level 44 as a result of that. And now he's going to send out a Fracture, which is a Dragon type. And this thing has a lot of attack power. I'm going to go for the Dragon Breath and see what that does. And it actually kills him. Was not expecting that, but Fracture doesn't have the best defenses or HP, so he goes down fairly easily. You want to battle this guy because he gives you Citrus Berry, and Citrus Berries are awesome for competitive battles and in-game because it restores 30 HP, so that's pretty cool. And I think that might be all of the items that we can get. I don't know. Nope, there's another one over here. Alright, that is a Max Revive. And like I said earlier when I picked one up, it's going to be extremely useful for later on. Alright, let's battle this ranger here. And after we battle her, we will go and get our surfing buddy. Because I left Seismitoad in the PC so that I could fly with the dove. Alright, so she has a Mulga, level 34. It's electric and flying type. We fought a bunch of these when we went up against the Nimbasa gym. Archeops finishes it off pretty easily with a Rock Slide, which is super effective. And she has an Alamomola too. So I guess our best bet is going to be Zebstrika. I also have a type advantage with Serperior, but Serperior's attack is not as good as Zebstrika. So I don't think I can kill it in one hit regardless, but nonetheless, I'm going to go for the Zebstrika, and Alamomola went for Protect, so that was null. Spark on the next turn, and we actually kill it in one hit, but it's kind of a farce because it was a critical hit, but I'll take it anyway. And Substricka goes up to level 45. Maractus is next. We just fought one of these. So I'll bring in Archeops this time because I know I can kill it in one hit with a powered up acrobatics that will be super effective. I have a 10 level advantage, and this thing goes down without too much of a problem. And that does it for this battle, and yeah, we get another citrus berry, which is also pretty cool. Now that we've done that, let's head back to the PC, pick up Seismitoad, and I will meet you back here in just a second. Alright, now that we have Seismitoad, our trusty surfing buddy, we can climb on his back and go ahead and pick up whatever this item is. And it is an Ultra Ball! I did all of that for an Ultra Ball? Are you kidding? Well, I guess I also did that for a Carbos, which still doesn't really justify it. And we also have a battle over here, so I guess we'll get some money out of it and experience as well. So I guess it's not that bad, but I was really expecting something else, maybe like a TM or something. Or maybe, I don't know, have the Max Revive be that item and have the Carbos and Ultra Ball be where you can just pick it up by just running around. Anyway, she has a Frillish here at level 34. I go for the Crunch with Archeops, which is super effective, and it goes down. And she has another Frillish. This is the blue Frillish, the male Frillish. And Crunch still is just as super effective, so Frillish goes down, and that is it for that battle. So I think we've pretty much exhausted everything that we can do here in the Moor of Icirrus. So I guess we can just head on out of here. But might as well just do another little lap just to see if I missed any items. I got all of these. Did I? Yeah. Alright, looks like I got all the items just in time with the repel wearing off as I get to the door there. But I guess it doesn't matter because I have to put it back on anyway to run through these marshy areas out on Route 8. So let's head back to where the lady gave us the icy rock, because that's where the two-blind bridge starts. But before we can enter the bridge, Bianca comes running over. As I've been traveling lately, I've been thinking about things like what I want to do with my life, or what I can do with my life, rather. I'm thinking how cool it would be to be a model like Elisa, and then how cool it would be to do research on Pokemon like Professor Juniper. If that's what I want to do, I'm going to have to know a lot about Pokemon. So, would you battle with me? And we don't really have a choice. We're forced into a battle with Bianca. Thankfully, she's the easier of the two rivals. She's got 4 Pokemon this time. She's going to start off with Stoutland, the final evolved form of Lillipup. This one is at level 38, so it's not a slouch at all. This thing has high attack power. It also has the Intimidate ability, so your attack, your physical attack that is going to be lowered right on the onset of the match. I'm going to go for an Acrobatics, which gets a critical hit and still kills the Stoutland, even with the Intimidate. And I grow up to level 45 as a result of that. And Archeops is trying to learn U-Turn. Of course I'm not going to teach that to him. That move has no place on an Archeops' moveset. Alright, so Samurott is next. She's going to bring out her starter, the final evolved form. And I'm going to go with Serperior. A little bit of lag going on there. A lot of bit of lag going on there. I don't know what the hell's going on there. Okay, so we're going to go for a Leaf Blade. And that should take out... No, it doesn't. I'm really surprised that that didn't kill him in one hit. He goes to the Revenge, which does double damage because I hit him first. And I guess that's okay. It didn't do as much as I thought it was going to do. Keep in mind that this Samurott's at level 40, so it's quite strong. A second Leaf Blade is able to take it out, though. And Simisear is next. So that's going to be the Fire Monkey. So I'm going to go with Seismitoad. And I do have the 6th level advantage here, so we'll go for a Surf. And that takes out Simisear in one hit. And Musharna is next. It's a Psychic type. It's the evolution of Munna. And I'm going to go for Chandelure here. Get Chandelure some action and break in our new Shadow Ball. And it's forewarned warns it about Inferno, but not about Shadow Ball, because Inferno actually has higher base power, but it doesn't matter, because Shadow Ball is insanely powerful off this Chandelure with a crazy high special attack stat, so we're able to kill it off in one hit, and that does it for that battle. And because Bianca is so impressed with us, she's going to give us a full restore. Wasn't that just fantastic? Oh, she's sad too. In Castelia City, my precious Pokemon was stolen by Team Plasma, so I really understand. If Team Plasma forces everyone to liberate their Pokemon, there will be nothing but sad people. And she wants us to stop Team Plasma. Okay, well, that's obviously what we're doing, so just leave us alone, Bianca. Oh dear, here I've come all this way, and I'm afraid I'm bothering you when you're going through so much. Yeah, seriously. All I wanted to do was help you relax. Knowing you, you'll be fine, definitely, you'll be totally fine. Okay, so now she's going to take her leave, and that's where we're going to take our leave as well. We're going to stop the episode here. In the next episode, we'll head on over to Opelousas City and see what we can gather from the gym leader. And partner. Ha. Anyway, that's the end of this episode, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and please stay tuned for episode number 46. Game on.